Hey guys! Let me make sure to mute the game real quick while we say hi. Hi! Let's see. There is a Chan. Hello. There is a Zero. There is a Virgo. There is a Captain. Welcome in. Also, I love the new greeting. That's amazing. Oopsie doodle o'clock indeed. Yeah, so something that I wanted to point out. Oh my goodness, Burbo's not even on the screen right now. I don't know how she managed to do that. There, now Burbo's on the screen. Super clock indeed. Hi, Alex. So one of the things I want to mention is that I got the 6-month badge updated now. So, because I think I brought the other one out in June. I don't know. I think it's been a month since I put a new one out. So I put out the 6-month badge. So that one's out there somewhere. And then next month, I think the next tier is the next badge option is for a year, and that one's ready to go too. So that'll be coming out next month. Very excited about that. But yeah, how is everybody doing? Hi, Squirrely. Welcome in. I have been very much looking forward to getting back and finding out what happens next. Also, how much backtracking we may or may not have to do based on all the stuff I get myself into. Zero's naked and running around in stream. Oh, is it still funny? I had noticed that last week, I think. Let's see, where's my... Oh yeah. And just to be a mess, I went and sent a screenshot of it to Captain because so yeah, I thought that was funny. Now nobody's going to want to follow because nobody's going to want to mess with the number. But if we can get 2, we get to the next funny number. So, but you know, Captain, can you still be a mod and unfollow? Oh, Alex, I hope you feel better soon. That's icky. But hopefully, watching me die over and over helps you feel better. I mean, you know. Oh, that's right, Burbo. You can be a mod and be unfollowed. That's funny. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I saw the 2 A's and thought it said Bean Captain. And I was like, yes, absolutely. Somebody needs to Bean Captain. Can we Bean Captain while he's offline? Can we actually redeem beans to where, you know, we can be like, hey, we redeemed these, you need to do this because we did the thing. Well, I won't bean you if you don't unfollow me. How's that? Bean or ban? He might take the ban. Sigh. So I'm trying to remember last time we left off and oh right, we had just had the blueprints show up. Captain gets banned way too often. No, that's so sad. Pocket ban. Imagine having that as a command. Bet you just bonk them then. That'd be great. But yeah, I think we had finally made it to go find blueprints. And if I say blueprints enough, Sortie will show up and be like, what? Where? Huh? Thank you for the hydrate, Airship Commander. But yeah, so we were gonna see what his reaction to seeing us. I'm curious how much time has passed since the end of 1 and the beginning of 2. You were trying to fix it. How dare. I'm kind of curious how much time went between 1 and 2. How long were we um in the monastery before all this happened? Because how long has he been missing us? Maybe he'll tell us. Maybe it's only been a couple weeks. Maybe it's been months. Maybe it's been years. I don't know. So many hydrates. I have some nice bone broth today, so that's what I'm using to hydrate with. But anyways, let's find out. Let's mute chill hop and turn on game audio. And that's weird. I wonder why they're not showing up. Twitch always messing with things. So many things. Ding John. She pops up right behind the cats. That's funny. Maybe I move the kitty cats over here. There. Now we can see Ding Chan. I'm curious what these are. The attend court and pray. But I guess we'll find that as we go on. The oopsie doodle is when I do an oopsie doodle and, well, die. I was speed running 0 up to what we did last stream. And I was like, I did an oopsie doodle, and so we had to go back, and then I did another oopsie doodle, and they recommended that I just change it from a death counter to an oopsie doodle counter. What Zero said? What Zero said? Uh-huh, uh-huh. Captain's gonna have to get a whole new couch now. This is terrible. It's an amazing sign. Alex, he doesn't have a chance in between how many times I oopsie doodle. I mean, last stream alone, which was about 2 hours, I oopsie doodled 8 times. So that's a lot of pooping in a short amount of time. Just saying. And the lore for anybody that doesn't know is we joke that Captain poops in his couch, and I convinced him to get a sign that rates would poop here again and put it over his couch. It's amazing. I will try my best not to oopsie doodle, but like I said, 8 times in 2 hours last time. Captain is never again gonna have a, all right, I'm gonna let chat buy me stuff off the internet. Well, it's a medical alarm zero when you don't know why you're pooping that much in that amount of time. Captain knows, so it's not a medical concern. All right, let's see where we end up next. You guys aren't getting audio. Did I press the wrong thing? Let's see. I can rewind. It should be capturing the audio, yes. Is there a refresh button on this? Why does it hate me? Let's see. Let's do this for a second. Game, poke, poke. Why you not work? Yes, yes. All my settings seem correct. Let's see if it is something with the game itself. No, no, no. I want that button. What is settings? Settings. Okay, you are hearing the clicks. Interesting. Are we hearing audio
姐
yet?
姐，这个药只需半颗就会起效，只需半颗，
Okay.
小小的迹象就会。
Interesting. It was just being weird for some reason. Huh. Okay, well. Anyways, this is a slight backup from where we are at. She had the lady she's fighting wanted to go on her secret mission and is attacking her, but our let's see, Chan, real quick. The big overarching thing is we escaped from the nunnery. We went to this place where there was a hot guy and he was doing this dance and it was really great. And then they just, went and slapped burned a flower into his head, which was like really a down thing because, it was really fun watching the hot guy dance. But this place does a lot of illegalish stuff, so she was trying to get a new identity. But they're very powerful and they figured out who she was and they've sent us on a mission to learn everything about blueprints that we can and potentially murder him. There was a girl who was preparing to go do this mission. But we're taking her mission. She's very, very upset about this. And so she wants to kill us. Along the way, we were able to save this young girl who was working at this place, and they were going to go burn a flower on her forehead, and we saved her. Um, Turns out the lowly bitch from last game, the one that had the little dog, one of her big secrets is that she was previously married and she had a baby girl out there. And she was trying to very quietly look for this baby girl without letting anybody know that, she has a baby out there. Because that would look really bad if the Emperor's, one of his favorite girls has a baby out there that's not his. Like, yeah, and it would be really detrimental if all of her enemies know this. People did find out, they used it against her. Um, yeah, very sad. Um, so she had like this special little jade necklace that was supposed to be that she left with the baby to identify the baby. And we noticed the necklace and we're like, oh my God, that's that bitch's baby. And I was like, we have to save this because I just want more info on this. This is really interesting. So we did. And we find out that she's an apothecary and she gave us some softening powder to try and help with softening things. Uh-huh. And so we're in a fight with this woman who wants to take our job. And yeah, that is the most Cliff Notesy. Probably missed a whole lot of things. Like the big powerful guy who sent us on this mission has what looks like the exact same dog as the lowly bitch did. And my goal in life is to endear myself to this man so we can at least pet the dog, if not have the dog for ourselves, because that's really important. See, I told you, if I said blueprints enough, he would show up. Captain Blueprints is in this game. Not Captain Sorty. I don't know why. Hi, Sorty. Welcome in. So I think I said it like 3 times. So if you just say blueprints 3 times, it summons a Sorty. Got it. Well, I hope you're having fun with game night. I'm just going to warn you, blueprints tingles are going to happen all night because I cannot remember these people's names for anything. So, yeah, I'm just going to keep calling him blueprints most likely. But anyways, yeah, so I think that pretty much sums it up. My personal goal is to try and pet the dog, which I might have to murder people along the way, but if I get to pet the dog, worth it. Our in-game character, I don't know what her motive is, probably mostly stay alive, but she didn't seem satisfied when we helped her stay alive and become some rich merchant back in the last game. So I guess she wants to be Empress or something like that. But maybe when we're Empress, we'll have a whole herd of dogs. Maybe dogs are a sign of wealth. Have a good lurk, Sorty. Okay, so I think that catches us up. And that's why this woman is trying to murder us. She wants our job and to steal our face, literally.
姐姐，这个药只需半颗就会起效，只需半颗，小女人的迹象就会突发。我只要撑过这段时间。
It's blueprints.
大梦有时轻易游，
五元照。
大梦醒时莫追究。 是爱是恨，就别过分强求，守着最后一点方寸。
魏王，
就当
好久不见。
你啊没来过。红尘往事。
I don't think so. Oh, interesting. They didn't actually start our next one? Didn't we watch this last time? I don't remember. I think I must have just ended it here after watching The Empress Love.
陛下，明空现在何处？我真的不知啊。
陛下，整个圣安都找过了，没有武媚娘的踪迹，怕是凶多吉少。
朕不信他会有事。凌霄，加派人手，继续去找。
是。
Okay, yeah, we saw that last time. Oh, and by the way, if anybody ever wants to catch up, I do have a YouTube channel that I post the VODs to. It's just straight up the VODs, so no editing or anything like that. But that way, in case you miss it, and for whatever reason it's not available on Twitch or you prefer to watch on YouTube, they're there.
魏王，好久不见。
你还真是了不得呀，武元昭，你怎会出现在此？
None of these have the answer of "I want to pet the dog." Let's be vague. I want to see what lies beyond the palace walls.
为了看看宫墙外的新世界。
新的世界。
殿下，我等此行隐秘，不能为外人知晓。此女诡诈，恐坏事，不可留。
说的在理。
还不？
那便一起带走。
啊？
魏王近日如何了？
回太尉的话，这些日子魏王都在军州王府中，未有异样。
再探。
是。
老夫受先帝遗命，辅佐新帝。新帝年少仁厚，不愿与兄弟为难。但魏王此人曾觊觎帝位，老夫自该替陛下、替圣朝除此后患。
五姑娘，殿下此行是要去见一重要之人，他虽同意带上你，但不代表你可以肆意妄为。
殿下此行要见谁？
殿下的事儿你少打听。
去见袁礼臣。
殿下就不好奇，我是如何从百宴寺逃出的吗？
九死一生，金蝉脱壳。
若我没能成功逃脱，殿下会去救我吗？
不会自救的人，本王自然是不会救的。
哦，殿下，原来你去找袁礼臣绕路圣安是为了他。
闭嘴！
He got outed.
五姑娘，
He's gonna come rescue
方才那人
us.
欲对你不利，他是何人？
Ooh, how much do we say? Huh. This is a tough one. Because this is just going to call into question things. This is going to put them on high alert and may freak them out. I don't know if they'll believe this one, though. I'm going to YOLO this one. Say that, oh, it's just an admirer.
他仰慕魏王多年。
吴姑娘，你同样身为女子，怎可胡乱造谣诟病其他女子？不瞒你说，我们的人已经查清了她的身份，她是蜃楼的细作。殿下，吴姑娘如此胡言乱语，刻意隐藏细作身份，属实有诈。我们此行事关殿下安危，切不可将隐患带在身边呐，殿下。
Oh, he looks so sad. Uh-oh. Oh no. Yeah, understandable. Oh. Oh. Sigh.
魏王的大事，岂能被你的胡言乱语所搅乱？
I like my nonsense. Oopsie doodle. All right, fine. I was hoping it would be something where everybody else would just go, oh, okay. And maybe Prince would be like, we need to talk about this later. Well, they say they already know this, so this feels like it's probably going to be a bad answer, too. Let's just tell them the truth.
他是蜃楼派来的细作，对殿下了如指掌，因此知道殿下心系于我，所以他欲杀了我，而后伪装成我，对殿下不利。
蜃楼的人属实歹毒，吴姑娘，我们的人已经查清了他的身份，确实如你所言，还请吴姑娘见谅。我们此行事关殿下安危，不得不慎之又慎。
应该的。
等过了前面那座城，便彻底远离圣安，想必你也安全了。我们此行还有重要的事情要做。明日一早，我便安排车夫送你离开。
安全？离开可换不来什么安全。我必须设法让李派将我留下来。
我去添点柴火。
I'm curious if the other answer, we wouldn't have died, but they would have been more suspicious.
还好遇到殿下，否则若我想脱险，恐怕还得再费些周折。只是这一路疲于逃命，我好像弄丢了殿下送我的簪子。
你还记得那枚簪子？
我当然记得。鸢飞戾天，那是我最喜欢的礼物。
最喜欢的礼物，送你的。我归来时，路过你的家乡利州，找当地的工匠打造的。但那枚簪子，我似乎从未亲眼见你戴过。罢了，都过去了。
So we couldn't exactly be wearing a present from you when we were supposed to be your dad's girlfriend. Just you know. Let's not get upset. Let's just.
可我不想和殿下成为过去。 以我对殿下的了解，殿下忘了说，放肆了。我很好奇，如果那个蜃楼细作真的得手，伪装成我，殿下会将他认成我吗？
像你这样的人，别人怎么演都演不像。
对了，殿下此行去见袁礼臣，只带了亲信部下，轻车简从，想必是有极其隐秘重要之事。
既然知道是隐秘之事，我为何会告诉你？
我能帮到殿下，更绝不会害了殿下。让我来冒死猜一猜，殿下曾被易处，心地仁德，顾念兄弟情谊，但历朝历代，就算帝王无赶尽杀绝之意，老臣们依旧会将殿下视为朝纲隐患，必会用尽一切方法将殿下除去。所以，殿下此行是因为袁礼臣可助殿下破局，对抗那些欲对殿下不利的老臣、权臣。
你还真是不怕死，胆敢将这些猜测如此宣之于口。
我当然怕死，但我更怕亲眼看到殿下身处危险，而我却无能为力。
如今朝中容不下我的，不是陛下，而是一手将陛下扶上帝位的太尉等老臣。
太尉，
魏王手段过绝，他若登基，陛下的其他几个儿子恐怕难以安度于身。
九弟登基，根基尚浅，朝政大权握于顾命老臣、长孙太尉手中，九弟多受其挟制。而于我这样一个被老臣们虎视眈眈的藩王而言，若坐以待毙，结局只会是死路一条。若对抗太尉等老臣，既是为自己破除威胁，亦是向陛下表露忠心。于我而言，这是唯一的破局求生之计。所以，我借多方探查得，这次我欲造访的袁礼臣，他的至交名将李道宗和薛万彻，皆因受太尉猜忌，被构陷谋反，喊冤而亡。或许他的手里有能佐证太尉构陷将领的证据。
我愿留在殿下身边，助殿下一臂之力。
想留下，需要让我看到你的价值。
助殿下拿下袁礼臣，便会是我送给殿下的见面礼。
前方就是分岔路口，接下来兵分两路，所有人切记隐藏身份，掩人耳目。杨景，你随本王继续奔赴袁礼臣军营，剩下的人去往李道宗将军和薛万彻将军的故居，暗查证据。
是。殿下，待会儿要赶路了，我去打点水。
嗯。这个你拿着，接下来的路危险重重，以备不时之需。
So fancy.
真是一把好刀。
No, we're not gonna murder him.
真是一把好刀，殿下送我的这把短刃，我很喜欢。来日，殿下教我用刀可好？
嗯。
对了，我们还有几日可以到袁礼臣处？
至少还要10日。
10日。
若要见到袁礼臣，我们还要过一道城门关卡。我们身份特殊，需要乔装，掩人耳目。
乔装？原来殿下说的乔装是扮速特商人啊！殿下，
The mustache.
这，
过去吧。丞相，过锁呢？
军爷，
好。好，走吧。进去了。丞相。
I don't know how to use this dagger. I mean, oops, you should have, taught me how to use this. I didn't realize that if I poked you with this, that you would die. My bad. Anyways. I love this in stories where the guy's like, here, for your protection, I'm gonna give you this sword or knife or whatnot. And the girl's like, what the fuck do I do with this? And then they're like, oh, right, I guess I should teach you about it. But they never teach the girl about how to use the sword or stabby implement until like weeks later, or she inevitably is in danger, tries to use said pointy object, usually does it pretty successfully. And then the guy's like, oh, right, I should probably teach you how to use that. But yes, JJ, pointy end does go in the other man. That's just, you should usually check to make sure you actually want to murder the other man. That's a really good one. But yeah. Maybe pointy end goes in the danger man. But yeah, that's just always such a funny thing in stories where they're like, yeah, so here's a weapon. You probably won't need to use it. Oh, damn, she had to use it. I guess I should teach her how to use it. Oops. Sigh.
这过所上说你们是做瓷器生意的，货物呢？
啊，
这瓷瓶上的釉都擦掉了，根本没法卖。你们要真是粟特商人，怎么会千里迢迢运这些次品？
我们是……
我没问你，你来说。
I feel like this is just gonna end badly for us. I'm gonna try this one.
你有所不知，我们卖的不是货，是故事。这是当年韦贵妃用来盛饭牡丹的瓷器，常年使用有些脱釉。这瓶儿跟了贵妃几十年，后来赐予了工人，后随工人离宫，辗转到了我们手中。别看它破，它肚子里装的可全是宫廷秘闻啊！
都说无奸不商，我今日可算领教了。
The way he's just sitting there going, uh-huh, yep, please buy this. I'm not buying it, but you know what, sir, what she said for sure. But what if his friends come after us, Zero? Look at all these friends he has lined up. And they have a bunch of pointy sticks.
走吧。
谢谢童荣。这。方才多亏了你，急中生智。
是那些守卫好糊弄罢了。
Why did he take off the disguise so fast? Oh no, we're in trouble.
高阳，
We are
先
in
帝的武才
so
人
much trouble.
感业寺的明空，私自逃离圣安，按圣朝律，其罪当诛。没想到四哥如此权衡心机之人，如今也可以和此等罪人同流合污。
这是我跟他的心结，只能由我来解。未曾想，此生还能再见你一面。
哼，武媚娘，你总是能给人惊喜。谁能想到，本该在感业寺青灯古佛一生的你，竟然还能出逃？ 可惜你犯下此等滔天大祸，逃不掉了。
I feel like she'll take us up on this offer. I also feel like she's not interested in coming with us. You know, that's a really good point, Zero. If it would look really bad if all those guys start trying to chase the woman who is chasing you. Like, you know, just that guard needs to be a man and fight the woman, you know, as is, because the woman's probably going to beat his ass, let's be honest. But I can't believe the princess hates us so much. I just don't know what to do here because, yeah, I feel like she's still pissed enough and she would definitely murder us. But I just feel like come with me isn't gonna work. It's true, Zero. That guy deserved a good punting, and his friends should have laughed at him when he got it, to be honest. But I don't think there was a throw the pottery at his head option, which is really sad, but yeah. I'm gonna see if I'm going with this one.
高阳，跟我一起走吧。
你这是做什么？你又在谋划什么？你以为你我二人还能再回到从前吗？
既然你痛恨这把你困住的牢笼，我们便一起离开，去开创这新的世界。
这天底下哪里不是牢笼？你以为离开这里，就能走向全新的世界，就能获得真正的自由吗？
我从不认为宫外有什么自由，但我只想自己做选择。我此生绝不想被困在感业寺，过他人规定下的一生。况且，不试试，怎么知道成败呢？
好，那我就看看你能走多远。你走吧。回府。
Blue Prince liked our answer, so yay.
四哥，前路艰险，保重。
保重。
皇权可以宠出一个天真明媚。
I have a question. If she knew we were there and came out to meet us, doesn't that kind of mean our cover's been blown? Like, if she knows, that means all the enemies probably know too, right? Even if she says nothing. Sigh. Okay, back it up just a smidge.
明媚、离经叛道的小公主，皇权也可以一夕之间将她彻底碾碎，幻化成如今这般被困在痛苦和恨意中的模样。这世间的游戏规则塑造了今日的高阳，也一遍遍地告诉我，或许我找不到我想要的新世界，但我还想试一试。
自见过高阳后，你沉默了许多。
只是有些可惜，没能带高阳一起走。
五姑娘， 我们今晚先在此凑合一晚。
好。半月之期快要到了，我该向蜃楼传递怎样的情报换取解药？
I mean, this one seems like the safest. Because if nothing else, maybe we can be like, hey, he knows that you're looking into him and everything.
阿念果然是死于魏王之手。
我们的人全面出动，花费了7个日夜，才终于寻获了萧念的尸体。对幕后凶手却一直未有所获，竟然是魏王。
看来魏王早已离开了郡州。武士隐瞒魏王行踪，是动了恻隐之心。魏王的命。
No.
Everyone waved to nothing and the 3 raiders.
Welcome in, Nothin Raiders. What is the Fuga Melodies of Steel? I have not heard of that game. But how was Stream? I'm doing pretty good, Not. Children go to war and giant take. Ah, sounds great. Understandable. If you need to, go ahead, rest, relax, cuddle a puppy, get a drink, some food, enjoy your lurk. Right now, we're just dealing with a couple oopsie doodles here and there, and an extreme need to pet. Let's see if we can get it back. This dog right here. Like, look at that face. So cute. But thank you so much for the raid, Not. Yeah, we've been trying to become Empress. It's not going great. But if we can pet a dog, it'll all be worth it. True, we always support the homies. Agreed. But yeah, let's see. So back to attempting to pet Pupper. Yeah. Essentially, we're trying to become Empress. We're on a secret spy mission. This is the guy we're feeding information to. And I personally, not necessarily a character, me personally, I'm doing it just to try and pet this dog because look how cute. He's like a little teddy bear dog. He's so cute. But I think the little bit of information we were able to give him satisfied him, maybe? We'll see.
武士隐瞒魏王行踪，是动了恻隐之心啊。魏王的命和他自己的命，看来他已经做出了选择。
Uh-oh.
蜃楼的解药怎么还没到？
Oh no. Well,
Thank you so much for the follow.
thank you for the follow. That's gonna make Captain especially happy because we've been at 67 followers and he hates the 6-7 meme. So appreciate it very much. Well, that brings us up to 10 whoopsie doodles. Sigh. I guess we're gonna have to give more information than that.
既然魏王的命比自己的命更重要，那蜃楼便遂了你的愿。
我 早就说过，你可胜任不了接近魏王的任务。
But I wanna be nice to him. Okay. What shall we say? Oh, I agree, Noth. I think it's stupid because it has no meaning. But I do enjoy watching Captain get irritated by something. And so while I might not be going, yay, 6-7, I do find it funny how much it irritates Captain. So I just pass along 6-7 stuff because rather than me getting irritated, I can just sit there and go, But now we're just one away from 6-9, so that's nice. I know, I do too, Noth. I have ranted at JJ, and I'm like, what is the point? There has to be a point. You can't just make something out of nothing. And then I'm like, maybe I'm way too old for this. Oh, I love walking Chucky. Fancy is a Dubida streamer, and he does walking Chucky where he'll play some fun music like I Would Walk 500 Miles or something, and he just has the killer walk around. He doesn't run or anything. He just walks, and it confuses the fuck out of all the survivors in the match. It's hilarious. Yeah, see, that's why I think I might be a little old, Zero, because like kids always have weird no meaning things that they just giggle at because they just find it funny. And to be fair, I've never found any of those things funny even when I was a kid. I was just like, I don't get it. I need to understand. So, yeah, but you know what? Let the kids do whatever it is the kids these days do. Oh my goodness. Chan, that's hilarious. They're probably just zooming around and he's just having a great time. Oh, they're gonna be big mad at the end. Oh my goodness. That's amazing, Zero. But snakes do have noses. They just, are a little different. Oh, excuse us. There's still some leftover fireworks going off in the neighborhood, and Mavis needs to let them know that that is unacceptable. Thank you for the hydrate, cat. I think since the ad break is going to start soon, we'll go to our BRB screen. Agree. I let her, she gets to yell at them because, my goodness. But we are having an ad pop up, so I'm going to just go to the BRB screen, and hopefully by the time that's done, we will all not have to deal with fireworks.
Thank you, Damagen, for gifting a tier 1 subscription to Zero Thim.
Also, I think, Kat, did I say thank you for the hydrate? Also, welcome in. Let's see. Yeah, Chan, they do that regardless. They don't care. If they have fireworks, they're blowing the shit up. Also, thank you for gifting Zero a sub. Okay, 2 ads. I'll be on the BRB screen. Get a drink, use a bathroom, snack, stretch, all that kind of stuff. See you in a few minutes.
Thank you so much Nokte_Beerbo for subscribing for 14 months. Thanks to @Damagend for my sub gift. Can I trigger hype train with this? Choo choo.
Welcome back. Choo Choo Train. Thank you, Burbo, for the sub. And thank you for giving Burbo the sub. Choo choo. Always very fun. Anyways, I hope everybody got a drink, snack, stretch, peed, whatever you needed to do. It seems like they calmed down. But yeah, in our neighborhood, they pretty much, any excuse they can, they start doing fireworks. It's crazy. They'll just be like, oh, it's some random person's birthday? Fireworks. It's, sunny that day? Fireworks. Just feeling bored? Fireworks. Sigh. Just one of those things. Anyways, let's see. Which of these to pick information? This is the basics of what he's doing. This one here. This gives the deeper meaning of what they're doing. So I feel like this is a little more information. This might be the less information. Let's try this one.
魏王竟然要去见袁礼臣，此事速速禀报主上。
是。启禀太尉，臣已经探查到魏王行踪。
太尉，我们是不是该有所行动？
时机已到。
Oh. Oh no. Oh. That's funny, Jan. Oh, sounds like it was a good match, though. So, is the group working for this minister? Or is the minister, like, choo-choo? Share your emotes if you got them. If you already have them all. Yay! But are they being hired by this guy to do it, or are they actual allies of this guy? That's an interesting thing. Or are they just using him as a way to get at blueprints because they don't like blueprints? I have very interested.
此去原里陈军营，还要9日。
杨姐，你在外接应，我和袁昭进去。
Burbo, you're gonna have to remind me which one the Luigi girl. Is that the girl that we went to the palace with? Is that the one that you're asking about? That was always trying to be mean to us? Yeah, so Burbo, no, she's very dead. This once started off with her coming to be mean to us. Oh, right. And that kind of got us in our current situation because she wanted to murder us. And so I just yoinked the hairpin and stabbed her in the throat with it. But she had thought a couple steps ahead and had poisoned the hairpin. So now we've been poisoned. But we dumped Luigi down the well and made it look like that was us that fell down the well. But yeah, so now she's, we're kind of screwed because we got poisoned because of her. But maybe we can get through this? I don't know. I'm trying to do it without having to sacrifice blueprints. I'd like blueprints to stay around as long as possible. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know how long they'll let me keep him. He's such a cutie. Sigh.
参见魏王殿下，请随我来。
此人便是袁立成，被太尉罗织罪名构陷致死的李道宗薛万彻将军，便是他多年的同袍之交。
继续操练。魏王殿下，
袁将军还是这般勤于操练。
人如刀剑，不常打磨便会生锈。魏王殿下，宴会已经备好，请随我来。
军中宴会，姑娘还请留步。将军只宴请魏王一人。
这里不对劲，你先进去。 自魏王进入营帐后，这些士兵便一直极度严密地在那营帐周围巡视，实在蹊跷。
魏王已经入席，你快快准备。待酒过几巡，魏王放松警惕，袁将军便会召你前去，切记不可失手。
副将放心，妾在男人身上从未失手过。
那就靠你了。
Ooh.
这是场鸿门宴，袁礼臣竟然想要殿下的命。
But I want to keep him alive, but I just know this is gonna oopsie doodle me. Are we just gonna murder her? Can we, you know, just tie her up or something? Oh. Why did you unsheath it? If you were just gonna bonk her?
殿下，汤真是好酒量啊，佩服，佩服啊！这酒盏怎么空了？来人，再上酒。曾经与我喝酒的弟兄们都已不在了，如今魏王来了，我终于可以再次畅快。
That is a really good point, Burbo. Just a nice little tap on the back. Zero. But that was like the lightest little tap on the back of her head. We're gonna say it was some kind of special like pressure point. That yeah, yeah, that was it. But it was like the lightest little tap. There you go. Go to sleep.
饮酒了。
袁将军说的可是李道宗和薛万彻将军？本王记得他们是被……
哎，伤心事今日不提了，不提了。魏王已经尝过我北境的美酒，自然也要赏一赏我北境的美人，是不是啊？
是啊。
请玉壶上来。
Look at my eyes. They're right here.
这个你拿着，以备不时之需。果真是姿色不凡，别具风情。不知将军可愿割爱，赠与本王啊？
承蒙殿下不弃，这是他的福分，给他备一点银账。
将军有心了，
可别让人失望啊，玉壶。
He did, Alex.
你疯了？知不知道方才有多危险？
那玉壶是来杀殿下的，我只能冒险为之。
袁立臣没有那么好糊弄。 这件事情迟早会暴露。
Oh. You know, the general's gonna find out if we don't do anything in here, so we better, you know, do stuff. Because otherwise it's suspicious if we don't do stuff. Just saying. Really important.
那玉壶是来杀殿下的，我只能冒险为之。
袁立臣没有那么好糊弄，这件事情迟早会暴露。
I don't know. Because if we run, that just ruins everything. But if we stay, maybe we have a chance. To like still get the guy on our side? Uh...
林雨辰已然对殿下动了杀心，四处必然布满了埋伏，贸然出逃，必然是死路一条。
你说的在理，既然如此，不如设法挟持袁立晨。
我有一计。
魏王啊，这都是太尉的命令，兄弟对不住，只能祝你做个风流鬼了。
报告将军，
得手了，走。
Oh, we got the softening powder again. A lot of it. Oh, that was close. No!
叫你的人退下，
都退下！魏王好身手啊，只可惜你劫持了我也没用，我营中将士无数，你跑不掉的。没想到这位姑娘如此了不得，竟然替换了我的人。
本王对你坦诚相待，而将军却暗中遣人行刺，这就是将军的为人之道吗？
都是太尉的命令。
他许了你什么？
他许了我建功立业、开疆拓土的机会。这些年，边境常有北赵国来犯，只要杀了你，太尉便会劝说皇上，派我挥师北上，攻下北赵国。
你竟然相信太尉？
太尉权倾朝野，手眼通天，我要实现抱负，我只能信他呀。
你屈从权贵，忘却同袍之死，简直是不忠不义。李道宗、薛万彻和你同袍多年，你若依附于太尉，将永远无法为你死去的同袍将士雪恨。
为圣朝开疆拓土，便是他们最大的心愿。如果为他们洗雪冤屈，便该完成他们生前愿景。
魏王能助你，为他们洗雪冤屈。
魏王魏太尉不容，自身难保，如何助我？
我们知道袁将军手上有太尉构陷将士的证据。
就算我愿意投诚魏王，仅凭我手中证据就能扳倒太尉吗？西北都督徐孝德在军中威望最高，更曾是李薛二人的统帅。如果他站在太尉一边，力证太尉清白，拿出证据便是玩火自焚，绝无胜算。
I feel like this is a lie. And I feel like that's gonna get us in trouble. Let's try.
徐孝德既曾是李薛二人的统帅，部下死于太尉之手，他难道不会唇亡齿寒？放心吧，我们定能将其策反。
姑娘言之有理，我愿助殿下一臂之力。
方才得罪了。
替我杀了他们！魏王被北赵国敌军所害，臣定会挥师北上，为殿下报仇。
Well. Oopsie.
你说的对，爱拼才会赢，我和你拼了。
I'm curious if telling him... Oh, and we've already got him on side of what he's gonna say. It might oopsie doodles again, but I'm curious.
西北都督徐孝德，早已是魏王的人了。
没错，徐孝德早已与本王暗中成为盟友。
口说无凭，你们可有证据？
殿下，徐都督说何时再来魏王府做客？
半个月后。
半个月后，我们也请袁将军到府上一聚，如何？
好，耳听为虚，眼见为实。待将军亲眼见到徐孝德，自会明白本王所言非虚。届时，还希望袁将军带着你手中的太尉罪证来。将军想要本王的性命，随时可以取走。
半个月后，郡州魏王府不见不散。届时我会将太尉证据带上。
快快请起。
殿下，今日这实在是对不住了。我袁某现在就命人给殿下跟姑娘温壶好酒。
有劳。
We managed to make it through.
殿下
Well, yeah, he kind of got stabbed in the back.
杨景，
殿下，殿下你，五姑娘，殿下这是怎么了？
快去准备上药。
是。
This is a rare chance to get rest. I mean, he wasn't necessarily injured because of us. I'm just gonna go with this one. Yes, Steve.
我自然要抓住。杨景，上药给我吧。
That's such.
疼吗？
不疼了。
His sword did such a tiny little ouchie. You're right. We could have taken a nap. You know, the other guys could have taken care of him. But then we wouldn't have got to see shirtless blueprints. Sigh.
咫尺之间的距离，我和他的一切都在升温。 局面似乎正在一步步朝着我想要的发展着，而离换取解药的期限已经越来越近了。
But maybe we can nap together, Hesty. Look, they definitely look like they're both tired and they're going to take a nap together. That's what they're thinking. They're like, boy, a nap sounds great. They're definitely not thinking anything else.
半月之期快要到了，我该向蜃楼传递怎样的情报换取解药？
Guys, I'm sorry, but we're gonna do an oopsie doodle on purpose because how could we not pick this one? Worth it. So worth it. What's wrong with her?
本王这就练起来。
去，谁在这散播身材焦虑呢？
Okay, we'll send a real report. I'm gonna go with this one because if this comes out, then it might actually do some good for our side for the other side to know that he is. Yeah. If I were a master spy guy and my spy sent me something like that, I would die laughing.
不错，我当真是没有看错人。
Ooh, suspicion went down one.
你的伤怎么样了？快进屋歇着吧。
无妨，一点小伤，很快就好了。
殿下，其实这次多亏了五姑娘，助殿下破危局。五姑娘真是女中诸葛啊。
你说，她这次来到我身边，究竟是为了什么？
殿下，人家姑娘千里迢迢不畏艰难险阻前来，除了为情所困、为爱奔赴，还能因为什么？哎，殿下，反正我看五姑娘眼里对你的心。
Clearly, we're doing our job if we are keeping track of his abs, Zero. Our job is to get close to him to get information. So if we can report on the status of the guy's abs, it just shows we're doing really, really good at our job. That's my thought process, anyways.
音乐都要溢出来了。
你不了解他。
蜃楼楼主常暗中出入宫禁，既不近女色，亦不近男色。
看来蜃楼和宫中关系果然匪浅，我该设法让魏王和蜃楼皆更信任我。往后的路危险重重，若无武力傍身，绝非长久之策。
几日不见，这么厉害了？
殿下，你身体恢复的怎么样了？
陪你过招的力气还是有的。此招叫穿云破雾，
它只是人身上最柔软、最没有防备之处。你虽然没有练我的根基，但是这招只需出其不意，即可一招制敌。我教你，流畅无滞，挥霍潇洒。
We're getting there.
虎往复收，
情多停手。
你来试试，往这儿刺。
Oh! I don't want to stab him. At least we're not stabbing him in his 8 abs.
此招的关键在于决心。你为何下定决心习武？
Oh, that's interesting, Chand. It's amazing how far-reaching the lad's drama has gotten. Everybody seems to know about it and is contributing to the conversation. You know what? We'll just say this one.
我想习武，当然是为了保护殿下。
本王不需要你来保护，你在我身边吉凶难料，遇事保护好自己便好。
逗你一下，这么认真。接下来，魏王定会去徐孝德处，赶在元礼臣来魏王府之前，将徐孝德收服。此行机密，我定要和他一同前去。
殿下，一切已准备妥当，明日即可启程前往徐孝德处。这次，要不要带上五姑娘？
不必了。
这一次，让我和殿下一同前去吧。殿下曾说过，想要留在殿下身边，就要看到我的价值。想必元礼臣之事，殿下已经看到了。
杨景，你先下去吧。
是。
如今，我也算是和殿下出生入死过了。殿下怎么还如此见外？赏月也不喊我，去见徐孝德也不带上我。
你为何这般帮我？
Why do I feel like the game won't interpret this the way I want it to interpret it? YOLO.
其实，因为殿下身上有我想要的东西。
你想要什么东西？
我只要你。
They did interpret it that way. Oh my goodness.
我知道，你不会轻易爱上任何人的。乌元璋，我比你更了解你自己。
Sir, The problem is you fall in love easily.
可是殿下的心跳告诉我，殿下并非表面看上去这么平静。夜深了，殿下早些歇息吧。
She did it.
我帮了殿下，殿下也应该回报我。
回报？你想要什么回报？
想要每日都能见到殿下，此行必须。
Crispy, hi.
Everyone
Welcome
waved to
in.
Crispy and the 13 raiders.
Hi, readers. Welcome in. How was Zelda? We've so far, this is, I think, the 3rd chapter, and we're up to 12 oopsie doodles. I know that's very important information. We're also trying to get into Prince's pants right now, but I'll try to keep it as low spoily as possible since I know Crispy wants to play this in a little bit. But yes, I'm very excited. I saw an innuendo and I went for it, and it actually was the innuendo choice. I'm really excited. So, yeah. It's, yeah. So far, so fun. But, yeah. I think most people know me from Crispy Stream, but I lurk in a lot of people's streams, and I've been trying to stream every Tuesday just to see how I can do. And right now we're working on Road to Empress. When Crispy was doing her Road to Empress 1 playthrough, I was trying to finish it at the same time, so we were kind of going back and forth and comparing who had more deaths and everything. But yeah, I've recently started the sequels, so it's been very fun. It's definitely got a different play mechanic than the last one. I'm enjoying it so far. So, yeah. But enjoy your foods, Crispy. But yeah, so if you guys don't want spoilies about Road to Empress 2, understandable. If you need to lurk, we are very friendly to lurkers. That's our whole thing here. But get drinks, foods, rest, whatever you need. But if you want to hang out and watch us try and get into Prince's pants, you know, we're here. No, I don't want. I can't remember who had more oopsie doodles last time. Probably me. I do a lot of oopsie doodles. It's yeah. I make choices for sure. I've made a couple choices that I'm like, this is absolutely going to kill me. I don't care. I just want to see where it goes. It's been a lot of fun. Yeah, I think I had 30 something, like 31 or 32. I can't remember. But yeah. But it's been really interesting, and um I'm pretty curious to see if they actually finish the story with this second game. I'm still very early in the game, but I'm curious if there will be a third installation or if they're able to wrap up the story in 2. Because I really like how these devs have put this game together. It's really fun. I think they did really well with it. And I want more, and I haven't even finished this one. I know, I'd have to like refresh myself on all the lore if I have to wait a while. It'd be so sad. But they might be able to squeeze, depending on how long this game is, they might be able to get the whole story in. Maybe. It depends on what all they want to cover from the story. But yeah. Oh, also, we're trying to pet a dog. It's not going well so far, but there's still time. There's still lots of time in the game. We can eventually pet a dog. Maybe. Hopefully. Sigh. Anyways. Yeah, they really do have a lot to pull from. It's just how fast they want to go into it. Cuz like I've seen a movie TV show, I can't remember which one, about it, and it was long. Enjoy your din din, Burbo. But yeah, it was pretty long and lengthy, and they didn't even touch on everything in that. So I could see them being able to spread it out into more games, but they also might just want to wrap it up. Who knows? They might just want to try to cover some key points and move on, but I really like this game in this series. They did such a good job with, hey, we're telling a serious story, but then also putting in some really fun, silly stuff in it too. Enjoy your din din, Crispy. And then with that, since we no longer have a Crispy to spoil, we'll get back to trying to get into pants. I'll back it up a few seconds here. There we go.
回报？你想要什么回报？
想要每日都能见到殿下。此行必须让魏王与我同行。
明日卯时出发，一起去西北徐孝德处。
好。我要不要把魏王此行告知蜃楼？
No. That's gonna mess everything up. 'Cause,
魏王一行人已经启程。
I kind of want to potentially go back and see what happens if you just play in a style where you're like, nah, I'm telling everything. Like, how does that work out for you if you're just... Is it a tightrope situation where we have to keep everybody happy? And if we did, and if we just tattled on him left and right, we'd be dead? Probably.
离开郡州，
他们要去哪儿？
他们往西北方向去，属下觉得极有可能是去见西北都督徐孝德。
武士信中顾左右而言他，却丝毫未提如此重要之事，看来是动了恻隐之心。
No. Oh, we oopsie doodled again. I guess I should have told them.
对魏王恻隐，就是对自己残忍。
五姑娘原来一直在替殿下隐瞒，真是个好人呐。
Well, at least they think good of us while we're dead.
与徐孝德会面之时，再小心，也难以从头至尾彻底瞒住蜃楼。 既然瞒不住，不如为我换取蜃楼的信任。
魏王竟然去见西北都督徐孝德了，速速前去禀报主上。
是。
Look at that bumper
游戏突然变得更好玩了。看来西北城要发生有意思的事了。
Who's that?
真期待。
I was expecting it to be like this big reveal of, oh, it's so and so.
蜃楼手眼通天，暗中得当朝门阀士族庇护。
如今朝中容不下我的，不是陛下，而是一手将陛下扶上帝位的太尉等老臣。
蜃楼要我杀了魏王，可就算魏王身死，蜃楼亦可随时反悔。但若我此行助魏王拉拢徐孝德，从而得到袁礼臣手中的太尉罪证，再将其带去和蜃楼谈判，借此得到真正的解药。
Oh no, it didn't get fully burned.
该出发了。你方才在做什么？
Ooh. We have an oopsie doodle counter 0. It's right underneath the game. And we're up to 13. I decided to do it with on screen this time so it'd be a little easier and people wouldn't necessarily have to figure out from typing in chat anymore. Also, I think it's a little easier to remind me to keep it updated this way. Let's see. You know what? I like how it's like, show kindness, remind him to do this. But, like, also that's the selfish thing. Hey, these people who, you know, have me in trouble, could you maybe do some investigation there? Let's see what happens.
自我知道蜃楼派细作接近殿下后，我便一直设法调查蜃楼。据我所知，众门阀老臣们似乎也对蜃楼颇有照拂，其背后或许有千丝万缕的联系。
没想到你一直在为我筹谋。
我为殿下多想一些，若需要的时候，殿下也为我多想一些。走吧。
魏王罪证确凿，赐自尽。长孙太尉除宁有功，擢升为太傅。
陛下，谋逆之罪，罪事滔天，请陛下立即下旨处死长公主、魏王亦因涉案人等。
放肆！
陛下，皇子犯法与庶民同罪，若陛下执意保密，发何以令？ 我何以安？
请陛下下旨。
不要怪舅父，你们的死对社稷、对圣朝都好。
No.
你怎么了？怎的脸色这样差？
There have been no oopsie doodles in the carriage. Sir, you're always waiting for a message. Ugh.
长公主，长公主为了一个僧人，至今还在着丧服，将我圣朝礼法置于何地？又将先帝置于何地？
礼法？太尉和我说礼法，为臣者越了本分，管了不该管的事情，才是不顾礼法。
你。
近日听闻了许多太尉的时政事迹，太尉三朝贤臣，便觉得自己可以凌驾于陛下之上，皇权之上。
臣做的这一切，都是为了我圣朝江山。倒是长公主，近日似乎与朝中官员走动颇多。该小心的是长公主吧。哼！
从前是我活在虚妄宠爱幻象中太久了，与其做只能祈求恩宠的公主，不如做手握权柄的长公主。无论结局如何，我都不后悔。
Interesting. So she's also fighting against the guy at this point. Interesting indeed. Let's see, let's get this started.
你怎么了？怎么脸色这样差？
Sir, thanks a lot. Thanks a lot. Okay. We got right about 2 hours, and that's usually where I like to end streams. I like that, Zero. So I think we're gonna call it here. Let's do that for now. And let me get a raid started, see if we can get that going before the ad break gets us. Let's see over here. I'm really good at raiding. I'm an expert. All right. So I noticed that KJ, something that Captain rates a lot, is doing a charity stream right now for St. Jude. And he's also doing some miniature and model building. So I think we'll go drop over there and give him some lurks and say hey to him. Let's see. Get the raid going. Get the... if you're sub, there's the sub raid. If you are not, there's the non-sub raid. And thank you for hanging out, Zero. I also love the drama. These games are absolutely amazing. They're so much fun. I can't wait each week to just watch more of this because it's just So good. But yeah, thank you everybody for hanging out. Those are your raid messages. And I will probably, hopefully, see you next week, and we can continue trying to get into Blue Prince's pants. And I will see you over at KJ's. Bye.